a different opportunity. It might be Mike Scott. But you see Dwight Howard, Elijah Stewart, Wesley Johnson. All right, so this is an example of Trilogy trying to play spoiler and LA trying to live up to those expectations.
Well, we talked about this early in the games today, and it holds true for these two teams. They're both two talented teams. I mean, you guys, but yet it just hasn't clicked. And get this ball
and hit and miss on the post-ups. But when he is doing both of those, you got to watch out. Well, unstoppable force.
Isn't that a
beast on that?
Exactly.
For sure. That's shots off. Clark, another hustle play, gets it. Wesley Johnson all over him defensively.
Well, that's what Wesley was known for, coming out of Syracuse, but also in the league, able to force Earl Clark to step out of bounds.
Here's Dwight Howard again, playing one-on-one coverage, goes to the jumper, kicks it off the glass, no good. Howard doesn't pick up Clark. And that's probably going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, because it's too bright inside.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, no, not the coach, but this is the big three, baby.
See, that is where Howard and Crawford, that play.
Right out Wesley Johnson forced Trilogy to have to make a decision on how they're going to guard that. And to create the space, they executed that to perfection.
And there's an example of what you just talked about. That's a skip pass to Johnson. Johnson for three. No good. Sessions clears it. Clark, aggressive early, going to the basket. Kicks it out. Session on the drive. Kicks it to Clark. And there it is. Mr. Consistency.
Well, line up the laces right there and knock in the three.
There's that pick and roll again. Sessions fighting over the top. And Clark. Good seal. Jordan's going to have his hands full with Dwight Howard today. But Austin can hoop too. Gets downhill.
Oh, nice.
Good crossover to the basket.
Wants to go right pull up. I know he wants to get, but how can I stop him from getting there? You know
yeah, but he describes, I mean, it makes it look like he's getting downhill every possession, and then he just pulls up on you, or he steps back on you. You can't tell me what he's going to do when he has it. He just looks aggressive. And those guys are really hard to stop. Well, here's Howard inside.
Beautiful. That time Howard is more aggressive. I think Dwight Howard, too, in the Big 3, wanted to show, because, he'd been lobbying like, I should still be playing. I should be used more. But
and watching him live, I think he should.
Well, and there's no question. Now, we know in the league, when you have a certain reputation, that prevents you. That reputation probably hurt Dwight Howard a little bit more when you know he should be playing in the league. But I think he protects the rim and post up.
There's Crawford on the spin. Sessions gets it back. That ball didn't hit the rim, so he doesn't have to clear it. And there's a foul. Last week with the Amps, Darnell Jackson knocking down those threes made a huge difference. You have to get Dwight Howard out of the lane. If you don't, you won't win. He's that dominant.
Well, and good shot right there by Wesley Johnson. If you had to say this, and Dwight once again is in the position.
And that's going to be a technical foul on Austin. And I can see why he's frustrated, because he had a good block on Dwight Howard. Yeah, it's a good block. For a little bring the fire. And I love this. Dwight Howard. Oh, man. Body, but Howard gets it back. Step away, blocked by Isaiah Austin, and he flexed on him.
To have to place. One, Isaiah Austin got the strip away, and then he right here. Nah, bro.
Thanks again to our partner, Red Lobster, who will be bringing the fire challenge. Yeah, Austin's fired up right now. He is fired up. Ooh. That's going to be short. Crawford settles everything down. Goes left, inside, no rim, so Austin finishes it. No good. Howard with the rebound. Skips it over at Crawford. Rises and fires. In and out. Rebound Clark. Johnson's doing a great job so far defensively.
The reach at the end. Stewart may not finish.
Yeah, I mean, when 3-on-3, it's matchup based, but they're going to need Elijah Stewart to, do what we know he's capable of doing.
and Stewart were just going at it. And how difficult it was to stop the two. You know what I mean? To stop the two of them.
Yeah, he shut him down. Not both of them. All right, here's Session. Pass it over to Scott, who lost the ball. Stewart hit his first one. Attacking downhill, goes up with it, gets it back and finishes.
Didn't get the first try, but he used that athleticism to get the second shot and capitalize inside.
Good move by Scott, missed it. Taylor, ball did not hit the rim, so he puts it right back in. Fort up top, just pulls up. Big shot. Johnson trying to get Sessions to the block. Turns, fades.
Oh, Sessions.
Good block. These guys
last week, all 10 in the first half, looking to try to get his offense going.
There's Clark attacking. No good. Scott in there rebounding the ball. He gets fouled as well.
Doesn't this talking a lot of fouls?
We're going to have a lot of, yeah, it's going to be one of those. Because Trilogy doesn't want to go out like that. Here's Scott. Just rises up. Oh, buckets. Taylor's got to get going to that right-hand pull-up. They nick the rim, but good hustle by Stewart. Johnson. Earl Clark. That plays like every minute, never gets tired. Aggressive.
To constantly, drive the ball. But when you do that, you're wearing your opponent out as well by putting that pressure on him.
Dwight Howard back in the game. He's got Clark on him. Good kick out. Nice. Extra pass. Taylor. No good. Clark with another board. Clark off the dribble. And that's a bag.
But so don't let the 6'2" frame fool you from that perspective.
Here's Taylor, aggressive. Goes up. Howard couldn't secure the ball. Stewart made his first two, but goes inside. A little bit of contact.
You just drive, force some contact, get to the line.
Taylor. Howard with the tip in.
Or you just shoot it at the rim and let the
Yeah, it's tough. Session. Scott, no hesitation at all. That's going to be...
No, he's got a hold on. So he was right there in front of that side official.
Big free throw for Clark. Goes in, they get it back.
It really is, and that's one, is how quickly can you get your team into the penalty.
Here. LA, high expectations. And right now, just 3-3. But it will be tough. It's Clark outside on the pull-up. That's a 6-0 run, just like that. And a lot of it has to do with the
on. Now they have 22. So, Nick Sessions. This is a different Trilogy team right here, much more aggressive. And Kenny came up short a little bit on that. But that's what you expect from a Steven Jackson team, though. The grittiness, the toughness, and kind of showing that early right now in this first half. Full display on that last possession.
Just a 5th foul for DMV. (22-18) DMV. Give him the space. Clark, 5 on the clock. Oh man, touch foul, and that's
Clark was out. You in position. Session gave up his dribble right here. Why reach? I know it was subtle, but when you know your Dwight Howard is regulated to sitting on the bench for the rest of the first half.
All right, 24-18, and to lead right now. Session.
Oh, we got Session.
Oh, man, he went.
That time you just had to walk at him. Now you just take a deep breath, get to the free throw line, see if you can knock it in.
And that's it right there. 26-18. 92's got to get it going. He is that guy. This is the MVP type of stuff here. Pick and roll with Dwight Howard, Crawford. They leave him alone. It only takes one. That is the guy. Crawford getting contact, turns it into a post-up.
Good defense by Sessions once again,
defense.
man. I mean, Sessions understands that Austin can use his size.
And he does. Goes right over the top. Again, they're going to be looking for Crawford. Howard sets that screen. There's that pull-up. Howard with the offensive board, puts it up, and he'll shoot one.
You know, more so. They could get paid a little bit more wins, I think, accumulate.
Wait, did they actually tell you this? And like, as in like a, don't tell anybody? But you just told everybody.
I just told everybody.
You know, sometimes you got to know, like, you know, those are secrets that you're not supposed to tell everybody.
Sources.
My
sources tell 31-20.
Well, it's a sense of urgency if you're the Riots that you got to figure out. And sometimes, if you don't have it right away, a team like Trilogy doesn't give you a chance to get back in. And you said Crawford. If you're Swaggy P, do you go away and put Stewart and Crawford back together at the foul part? Now, how you going to stop defense is going to be the question.
Well, when you have a, right now, they're up by 9. This would put it to 11. You can exchange buckets. Have adjustments that could be made, but it's good for Trilogy. Having that lead means that you can almost do no wrong. Here's Howard inside. Goes up. There's another foul. Now, that's a discussion that
linchpins offensively. From there, I can interchange and try to, and here comes Stewart now. Howard, Johnson, depending on matchups and bucket for bucket to score in bunches quickly. And speaking of which,
Sessions, ooh, rolls it out. Crawford inside Howard with the dunk. 26-33.
Back in this game, didn't look good early, but like I said, only a 3-possession game. Can you get another stop here defensively?
Clark with the pull-up.
Nope.
Ooh, another tough bucket for Clark.
Switch in that pick and roll for Clark to get to a nice little sweet spot for an 18-foot jump shot.
Sessions goes under the screen this time. Oh, good block by Austin. Inside, there's a scramble. Clark. Sessions, he's got 10 on the clock. He could shoot this. He does. Howard clears it. Howard's going to go, moves the ball. Johnson. Crawford looking to score. No good. Howard, offensive rebound. Pump fake, steps through, and another jump hook.
And now,
I think it had to do with Jordan Crawford needing a little bit of a break.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you put Stewart in the game? I thought he was going to come in maybe for Johnson. And Miller.
Yeah, he said he needed a break. I mean, they're basically 5 points away from the timeout, but they're the ones surging right now, 28-35. Big shot, Austin. No good. Another rebound, Howard. Clears it to Mike Taylor. Pump fake, pull up. Nice. That's good. 35-30.
3 possessions behind. Now it's a 5-point game.
Austin, another wide open 3. That time he sticks it. It's huge as well, just putting Dwight Howard in a tough position. Austin clears it, looks inside. Clark with the mismatch. Goes out, a big 3 by Scott. Oh, huge shot.
So shout out to them.
Howard with another board, that's his 12th of the night. Looking to go inside. Need a bucket here.
Isaiah Austin.
There's a foul. MVP type of, I mean, I know he's not the MVP of the league with the record, but he's playing like an MVP tonight.
He's been real successful with that all afternoon to get to his shot.
Here's Clark, steps away, and that's pretty good defense by Howard.
Never had a handle with it. Dwight.
Figure this out. They got to figure out a way to get back into this game. DMV 41-30. Here's that lineup that you like to see.
Stewart and Crawford, man. I'm telling you.
Stewart with the pull-up. It's a lot of.
You want to keep Dwight in the game, but then he also becomes a liability a little bit in that defensive pick and roll. So do you go small?
I would put Elijah Stewart on Austin. I think Earl Clark needs to be guarded by Dwight Howard. This feels like to me a really tough matchup. Here's Clark taking his time, goes right over the top. Hey, good defense by Stewart.
Well, and to your point too, what happens is Dwight ends up helping
the bucket right here. Stewart gets that screen and roll again. It's the switch that he wants. 6 on the clock, pull up. Another one. Mid-range assassin.
Give up the midi.
All right, here's Clark. Can Stewart get to stop? Now Crawford switches out, pull up. Howard with another board, and there's another foul. The big three. A lot of players are watching this game right now. It's had huge playoff implications.
Yep.
Oh, that is a tough call. Inside to Clark. Clark with the back down. Howard's not coming. There he is late, and with the block, they don't have to clear it. Stewart goes up.
Got the foul on the baseline.
Stewart's been excellent coming off the bench, hitting a couple mid-range shots, and he pushed the free throw. But Howard right there to finish it off. Trilogy. They go under Sessions. He pulls up and sticks it. Huge shot.
Didn't even have, because he put in the work over the summer. He was able to knock that. It was a big-time shot.
Stewart for 3. No good. Rebound. Clark. Austin, no good. Stewart with the steal and the finish. Sessions attacking downhill. Oh, no. Big call.
That's a big call.
We'll see if the free throw goes in. And it does.
See, and that's where I got to see all the way on the ball and assume it's a foul, and it wasn't in that case.
It's Crawford. Howard with another offensive rebound. He's trying to go right at Dwight Howard. Stewart on the defense. Tough shot by Sessions.
Well, that didn't work. Real quick, it could be an easy layup for DMV if you miss it.
Here's Stewart. It's going to be red ball. Good defense by Session. Scott kicks it out. Clark has some time. Jab, pull up. Oh, Scott inside just wedges Dwight Howard right out of the way. That's right. You're right.
You know what I mean?
All right, so Session. To his right hand. Pulls up.
Dwight Howard.
Foul in the bonus.
Yep, on the bonus. They just got into it right now. That was foul number 6 that time by LA.
All right. Man of the hour. Sessions. Last 7. All right. Pulls it back. Has Howard on him. Attack to his right hand. Rebound Scott. Block.
Big block.
And Howard
He missed it. That could have
victory here.
Yeah.
Guys who were former teammates. Expectations were for these guys to win a championship. Howard. Man, goes beast mode and goes up. No good. Man, Earl Clark is an absolute tank.
Simplify the thought process, get to a jump hook. It's nothing Earl Clark can do.
All right, here's Session. Needed his scoring today. He's delivered. Attacking right. Pulls up. No good. And that's a putback. Looking to take over. They need a bucket.
Oh, lost.
Dribbles off his foot.
Well, I tell you about finishing games. It's been a tough
To
time.
get that handoff. There's Crawford. Oh, they go to Stewart. Stewart going left. He gets blocked. Scott.
Mike Scott gave up his dribble to get that block shot.
Howard. Crawford. Howard. Nice. And there's the block. And this
Entry into Dwight Howard, the handoff, pick and roll in the middle of the lane, and beautiful pass and execution that time.
bag. Looking at the back down. Scott open. No good. Sessions, another offensive rebound. Here's Clark, fresh clock. Clark steps back, and that's it. The upset of the day. DMV shows up, and they show up big, upset the LA Riots, and maybe